Adventure time! Come on, grab your friends. We'll go to a very distant land. BMO the comic, Crystal the human, and the fun will never end. Adventure time!
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed that little intro. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. That was my first time using green screen, so please don't drag me. It was inspired by Homemade Movies, a show on Cinefix. They make movie trailers without the use of special effects, entirely on camera. And that is a lot of work, especially because I couldn't barely do this. Definitely should check them out. They are one of my biggest inspirations that made me want to start this channel. So, yeah. Today, we're going to be making BMO from Adventure Time. I'm going to be using an old iPhone box and some craft foam. Overall, this build cost me less than $10, mostly because I already had this stuff. So this is a very low budget prop, and it's great to carry around in cons when you're cosplaying for your little Adventure Time buddies. Without further ado, let's get started. For starters, I have an iPhone SE case. You can use a 5 or a 4. They all have the same size case. I also printed out these templates that I made myself. I have this car charger. I'm just using it for the USB port, but I got it for $1 and I got 2 of them. Now that you have your box and you have the template, and then cut out So the first thing that I already did on this was take out this piece, and we're only going to use this part so we can put our USBs inside of it. The next thing you want to do is take your USB port and just unscrew it. I don't need this part, so I'm going to cut it. Oh, and these are your 2 finished products. I want to save these screws because I'm actually going to use them for the back compartment. Okay, we did it. I marked out where I wanted to drill the speaker holes, and now I've got the smallest drill bit I can find, and I'm going to drill them out. For the back of BMO, I'm going to use thin cardboard to fill up the space right here, and then I'm going to use some craft foam to cover it all up to make it look like one solid piece. The only parts I'm actually going to cut out from both the cardboard and the foam is the back piece, because that's where our compartment for the controllers are. So I've actually done a lot of modifications since I last left off. I cut off the back piece for the first part, and then the second piece right here, I just cut it out of this, and I'm gonna use this side because it's smoother. Also added a little compartment space in the back to put the controllers inside. So I realized the compartment I made earlier to put the controllers in, it's too small. It doesn't really fit the controllers well with the joystick and everything. So I think I'm just gonna try cutting it out. I got my Unbreakable on play, and we're gonna try finishing this by today. I also made a little... Okay, so I've actually done a lot of modifications since I last left off. The iPhone thing that I used before, I couldn't really fit inside of it anymore, so I just decided to use the leftover cardboard. If I add it all together... Boom! Oh, it looks so cool. Okay, now that we have all of our pieces laid out, I'm going to prime them with flat gray primer. I also masked off the USB ports because I don't want that spray painted either. I'm going to start making the buttons out of 6mm craft foam. I'm going to take my template and start tracing out the buttons. I switched the colors! No! So now I'm going to start painting the main body of BMO. I'm using Ocean Breeze for the main part and Robin's Egg Blue for the screen. Okay, now that your BMO is nicely painted, we're going to take our BMO side template and you're going to take your Sharpie, start tracing. I got this USB cord that I got from the bottom of a subway car.
Oh, you nasty.
So you can use that, or you can just buy a new one from the dollar store. I'm just going to plug it in. I'm going to measure out how long I should make the cable right here. Just put this to the side to let it dry. What I'm going to use for the main controller body is EVA foam. I got this stuff for free, but it's
nasty
and dirty. When cutting EVA foam, it's always important to have a sharpening stone because EVA foam always dulls out your blade really quick. It's always good to... I hate that noise. For the joystick part, I thought of using a toothpick with a wad of hot glue on top and spray painting silver, but I didn't really like the result. So I was thinking of different things to use instead of that. I have these two flathead screw thingies, I don't know, and they fit pretty well. So I thought of something else. I found this thing. I have no idea what it is. I think it's like a cap screw? I don't know. So I thought, a chopstick. You can get chopsticks in your Chinese takeout, but yeah. It kind of looks like a tall person with a little bowler hat. So I made a square the same size as this one, and I just had a little flap onto it so it can be sort of like a door, what I'm thinking of. I'm not sure if this might work. I still have these screws that we saved from the calculator, so I'm going to use that too. Okay, so the door idea for the back compartment was a no-go for me. Okay, so my door idea for the back door. If yours doesn't really fit well, you can always use Velcro dots. I got them for $1. To bring your BMO to life, we're gonna start pinning on the face. This is just one of the faces, like a standard smiley face for BMO. Well, I finished cutting out the face and I laid some painter's tape over. I'm gonna take my Sharpie and just fill in all of it. Good enough. Now just cut that out. I have the ghost of BMO's face haunting me forever and always now. To attach our buttons, I'm using super glue. I got these pipe cleaners for $1 at Michael's. I specifically only got the blue ones because I think the middle section right here would be perfect for our BMO. Okay. I mean, yeah, I guess. Never skip leg day, bro. To beef up our BMO,
I smell like pee.
I decided to use 2 pipe cleaners twirled into one. As you can see here, there's a slight difference. Having a little bit of trouble with the hands because they look like chicken feet. So instead of the chicken feet thing, I decided to make it just a circle. So now it looks like an oar. So you're welcome, BMO. You're Moana. And with that, I think we are all done with our BMO build.
If this were a real attack, stop. If this were a if this were a real attack.
What's up, guys? Thanks for watching Crystal's video.
Like and subscribe.
I'm the one who's saying.
And I played the uke.
Comment
Yeah.
what you want next down below. We have to do a lot of takes.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Deuces.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Love you. Wait, we got bloopers. You can edit this, guys.
Yeah.
No, just say like and subscribe.
Like and This is it. What kind of filming is this?
Try to not to get my hand in there.
Bucket.
Will never end. It's adventure time.